Hello, everyone. I actually had the introduction to the show pulled up, but then closed it by accident. So we're just going to go with hello, everyone. Welcome to the Radiant Black podcast. This is the show where we talk about all things massive in the Massiveverse. Everything from Radiant Black to Rogue Sun to Radiant Pink to Inferno Glow Red. And as you can see today, we've got a special guest, Radiant Black himself. I'm just kidding. We've got incredible cosplayer Erik joining us today, and might I add that he is the first person in the world to cosplay as Radiant Black. Erik, how are you doing today?
Really good.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, we were talking a little bit before. Obviously, yeah, we wish you could have it on the whole episode, but yeah, it's kind of a little hard to hear you a little bit. But yeah, no, that thing looks absolutely amazing. When did you get your hands on that thing?
Say that again.
When did you end up purchasing that?
I got everything back in December.
Nice.
Fully. I started buying it all 6 months beforehand, but it took a lot of time to get everything made.
That's awesome. Did you start working on your costume before you got the helmet? Like you were
Yes,
prepping it?
no, I did I did the helmet first.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
All right, well,
we've got some quick. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Because I also have this.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me go grab it for you.
Sure. You got to pull out the Inferno Glow Red helmet. I feel like.
Does he? What? I actually didn't. Does he have one?
I don't know. I've never seen it. So. I know he has like a really sick red hood.
We actually have no idea. It could be the prop you showed us earlier, but yeah, this is a surprise to us too. So yeah. Oh, this is good. No, it's super cool. Just seeing this character kind of evolve to a place where someone can be so passionate about it and cosplay as it. And it's super awesome.
Yeah.
The official Radiant Black as well too.
Oh,
it's actually sick.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
Oh my god.
The official Radiant Black leather jacket.
That's amazing.
That's actually sick.
Is that a recent?
It's custom made, right?
It is custom made, but you can actually go online and buy it.
Oh,
really? Wow.
Are we about to start like a Radiant Black biker club and just show up and pull up in our like leather jackets?
I actually do have my own Harley.
Oh, that
you wear that? You wear that while you're riding?
I do not. Unfortunately, I do not.
I guess you don't want to get it dirty. You don't want to get.
I don't want to get it dirty, but I do feel like I am Marshall with the fact that I have all kinds of secondary gear that I'm trying to sell.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I like it. So let's get into it, man. You're the first person in the world to cosplay as Radiant Black. Like, what drew you to this character?
So the first thing that drew me to the character was actually Nathan. I liked Nathan. So I actually moved out to California and lived out in California for a few years, and then I moved home. So kind of like the correlation of how Nathan had money issues and then moved home, kind of like was the same thing for me.
Cool.
So then I just fell in love with the character and the powers. I mean, who doesn't love black hole powers and gravity powers? To me, that was awesome. So, and then I was perusing Instagram actually on my personal account at the time, and I was like, "Hey, Star Child Props makes this helmet. Let's put it in my save file because I'm going to buy this one day."
Oh, yeah.
And then I finally said, "You know what? I saw that Kyle Higgins was going to come to GalaxyCon. I said, "Yep, it's time." I bought the helmet. Then I researched some different websites for suit making, and I was like, "Hey, let's make a suit." And they're like, the white sheep leather company said, "Okay, let's do it." So a one of a kind Radiant Black suit, one of a kind Radiant Black leather jacket, and really the one of a kind helmet too, because there's not very many of them made so far.
Yeah, no, there's not. Yeah, no, that's amazing. I was curious. I saw your suit earlier, and I've seen a couple pictures, but I didn't really realize how detailed and actually looked like pretty high
It
quality. What
it's a
is
very
yeah?
warm suit.
Oh yeah. What was the hardest thing about making the suit that maybe someone wouldn't know or appreciate?
Um, since it's a one of a kind suit, you have to be willing to spend money on it.
Sure.
It's kind of funny. I've gotten so many messages from different people asking me, "Hey, where did you get your stuff? I want to do it too." Sweet, I want to see you do it. And then they go follow up with, "Well, I want to do it better than you." Okay, that's kind of weird, but do it. Make one better than me.
That's good.
But
Yeah, it's kind of
know
hard to
that
see if that's a compliment or not. But I get it's a great thing that you're inspiring people to dress as the character nonetheless. Like,
it
it really is.
I want to see the whole Massiveverse get started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I'm working with Star Child Props to bring the Rogue Sun helmet to life too.
Oh,
Ooh.
come on, come
I've
on.
already I've already got
Ooh.
I've already got permission from both Ryan Perriott and Kyle Higgins to let Star Child Props to do that.
Bro, that would be unbelievable.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. That one's like it excites me so much because it's a
That'd
very
be hard
different.
to do. Yeah, it'd be very
Yeah,
hard to do. Like, do you have any of the flames, or is it just like the metal
the
itself? Like, is it
knights.
gonna have
Yeah.
any
Probably will be
fire
metal
effects?
itself.
Okay.
Probably be
Yeah,
metal
that
itself, and then with a lot of lighting, orange lighting.
sure. Okay.
But
I can see that.
because I have an idea that I've been wanting to do, and I'm actually this is the first place I'm going to talk about it. So you're hearing
Love
it
it.
first.
I love it.
I have always thought with the Massiveverse, especially with the supermassive crossovers, what would happen if the Sunstone got sucked into the Radiant and turned and merged together, like a Radiant Sun per se,
Oh,
a
like
mixture of the
and have
powers?
the transformer costume, right? Like your Batman, Superman.
That's
Oh, that yeah.
exactly where I got the idea from.
I would
But I'm
love
like, hey, do we want to do this?
Yes.
that. Hey,
So
that'd be a blast. I would love that idea, and I hope it comes out one day and
I want to
they give
see
you
the
credit
both
for
of
it.
you. I want to see your group get some suits together.
Oh man.
Hey,
I,
that'll be
I wanna
fun.
I wanna cosplay the Hawaiian but I have to buy the helmet.
Have you done
So,
that yet? Have you done that
Not
yet?
yet because I look
Okay.
terrible in Hawaiian shirts.
I think you pull it off, man. I think you pull
I
it
think
off.
so.
Pull off a whole skin tight suit, man.
Eventually, I will.
Good.
Ironically, I just had earlier today. I had a Red Hood photo shoot. So
Oh, yeah. I saw you. I really like also your Captain Marvel cosplay, the one from the
thank
movies.
you. I
Really, really good.
appreciate that. That one's
Thank
a
you.
hard one to do.
Yeah, I could tell the texture. It just looks so difficult, but it looks so accurate. Like the suit.
It's my most skin tight suit.
So walk me through your process. Like on a normal day, like you're going for a shoot, whether it doesn't matter like what character you're shooting. I'm more curious about the process of the shoot itself.
So
How long? Yeah, like how long does it take you to get dressed up? How long does it take you to do the shoot? And then how long does it take you to get out?
it
And then what are things like people don't know? Like do you sweat a lot? Like you have the extra hydration?
well, it depends on the character, really. So I've gotten pretty good at putting Red Hood on really quickly,
Mhm.
and I don't really sweat a whole lot because my mom doesn't sweat at all. So I kind of get those genes from her. So it kind of helps a little bit. Now, for like Radiant Black, when I did the last photo shoot with Radiant Black, I had fans with me. Like my photographer, she actually brought fans and put a ring of fans around me to keep me cool. So this was in like an almost 90-degree day. So there's that. It was hot.
I'm guessing you weren't wearing the leather jacket on that day?
No. The leather jacket actually doesn't get worn very often because it was kind of stiff, but
That's fair.
and plus I want to keep it as nice as possible, but I do wear it every once in a while. I actually, back in January, I did a couple photos, winter photos actually, that are actually appear in one comic with my photographer friend, and the coat was with it too, because that was a cool, the suit again, skin tight, really. You feel in the summer you feel how hot it is, and in the winter you feel how cold it is.
I love that. So when you're picking out a space to shoot your photos, do you pick, or does your photographer pick, or do you both agree on it?
A little bit of both, yeah. We both agree. So my main photographer has zero comic book knowledge at all. So she goes off of what Pinterest and Reddit says. So then I go, hey, let's kind of fix some of these areas and add to it, I guess.
Okay, I like that. I remember you told us, obviously. I mean, you told me because we speak to the Instagram account. Usually, you're talking to me. That when you met Kyle Higgins in Comic-Con, that you went dressed up as Radiant Black. So, what was that experience like?
I did. So it was awesome. So I actually had I don't know if you've ever met Kyle Higgins, but in person, he's notoriously late to his table all the time. Notoriously. Like, I've met him 3 times, and all 3 times he's late to his table. So I was standing there. I found his table in an artist, because he was at an artist's alley kind of thing where the writers all were at. And an artist came out of the corner, saw me, then saw the banner that Kyle Higgins has, which is of Radiant Black, and he goes, "Holy cow, you're him!" and just started getting so excited. Like, he goes, and I don't curse, but he goes, "You're effing him! What the F? Why are you here? That's gonna cause Kyle to have a freak out moment." So I was like, okay, cool. I don't really know who you are until I Googled you and figured out who you were. So then I started walking around again, and I was like, well, I'll give Kyle a few more minutes to get ready. And then my dad and my brother, actually, they go to all the conventions with me. And my dad and my brother were with me, and we walked around the show floor, and got to where I saw him sitting at his table, and he had a few people by him. So my brother helped me, because at this time, I'll be honest, I was shaking with excitement. I was excited. So I put the helmet on, and again, without my glasses, I'm legally blind, so I can't see a thing. And so I took the glasses off. My brother held them because no pockets in the suit. So I got the helmet on. They helped me get my gloves on, and I walked up to him, and my dad and my brother both say that his face was just jaw dropping, and like just jaw dropping.
I can't imagine, man. I can't imagine. You literally brought his baby to life. Like, I can't imagine. He must have been like, oh my God. You know,
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the.
We can see it.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that photo before.
Yeah,
Yeah, you posted on your Instagram.
That's such an
It was so cool. Yeah. He was probably, I bet he was like, oh my God, it finally happened, you know? Like,
well, and what's cool is like, he now I didn't ask him for anything. He gave me like every single character pin that they have those pins.
Yep.
He gave me the Radiant Black character pin. He gave me he actually gave me one of the what's her name? Dang it, Red, the dragon.
Yeah. Oh, Inferno Red.
Inferno Girl Red. He gave me the whole comic series of that. Just gave it to me. He was like, "Here you go. You can have this." He signed a bunch of stuff. I was like, "I'm not. I'm willing to buy this stuff." He goes, "Nope, you're not buying anything." So I was like, "Okay, I'm not trying to do this to get free stuff. I just want to show you because I love your work." So
that's super cool. Yeah, obviously people appreciate it. I was actually really curious. Like Radiant Black, obviously super cool design, right, when you look at him. But I think right now he's not in the general public yet. But
no.
Do you get people who don't know Radiant Black that come up to you and be like, "Dude, who is that? Like, that's a dope
I
costume."
have actually. So my comic book, the comic book store I go to, is ran by a good friend of mine. Actually, his name is Erik too, and he I was actually at his comic book store for when the relaunch happened, because I don't know what it is around here where I live, but a lot of the comic book stores, when Radiant Black first came out, they had Radiant Black. The issues just didn't sell.
Sure.
And so, like my buddy Erik, he gets a lot of the comics. He orders the comic specialty for me, but then he'll have. So I talked him into getting a few of the more issues just to have on the shelf. So when issue 30 came out, the rebuild issue, I actually went in character that night to release day, and I got him to sell out every single one of them because I was there with him, and fans were like, "Yeah, we'll check it out. You're just as the character. Of course, we're gonna check it out." So
that's so cool, man. I wish you guys took a video of that. That would have been so cool.
I have some pictures. I do have pictures.
Okay.
The only downside is that some of the fans, some of the other customers didn't want me to get any contact. They didn't want to be put on social media. So,
Sure.
as a just a respect out to them, I didn't want to do that.
That's a good cosplayer, ladies and gentlemen. Someone who asks for consent when taking pictures. You don't see that every day. That's amazing in this day and age. I will say, obviously we've been speaking, you and I, for a while in terms of on the socials, and we've been planning this for a long time, literally months. Like, one of the things that I saw, and I actually found out before you, just because I worked at a comic shop, so I would get the issues sometimes early, was that the issue. So for those that don't know, but I'm sure at this point probably everybody who watches the show knows, Erik was featured in a Radiant Black issue in the letters section. His images were featured there. It was amazing. I got to see that like pretty early. I think 2 weeks before the issue came out. So I knew before Erik, and it was really hard not to tell him. It was like I was so happy for him when I saw it. I was like, man, he's gonna freak out when he sees it. You know what I mean? He's gonna like open the book and be like, oh my god, right? Like, it's gonna be like, it's me. So how did you feel, man, when you saw your picture in that issue? Did you know at all that it was gonna be in there?
So so it was issue 33. I emailed Michael. He said, "Oh, send your fan art in. We love fan art." And I read the letter section of every issue. I read it almost religiously. So I was like, "Okay, I'll send it." I who knows? Maybe not. They might like it. They may not. So I sent it in, and I was reading that issue, and I honestly didn't comprehend who it was at first. I was like, oh, hey, that's me. I didn't realize it at first. I was like, wow, they actually put my pictures in here.
That's amazing. What do you do with that issue now? Like, is it
It's
like
in the
hung up on
box.
your wall or what?
So
Like, it's that's gotta be a special issue for sure.
So my regular comic issue is in the box with the rest of my Radiant Black comics, but I have the special edition that's going to be getting hung up on the wall, and then my buddy actually ordered me another issue, and and he's gonna work on getting the actual page cut out of the issue so I can get it actually framed.
I was gonna suggest that. I was gonna be like, frame that shit, man. It's amazing.
So
like,
so I'm excited. I was excited. I mean, because I started this cosplay stuff kind of as an accident. So how I got into cosplay more was I actually got smacked in the face with an overhead crane hook and shattered my face and ripped my face open. So I actually, I won't show the pictures because they're brutal, but my whole nose was ripped open and I shattered my nose and shattered my orbital bones. So I actually have, you can't see it, but I actually have scarring across my nose, down my nose.
And how long ago was that?
That's probably about 3 years now.
Wow.
But my nose is actually still technically broke. Wow. Which is part of the reason why I wear the head sock under helmets too, because the amount of pressure the helmets put on my face, it pushes against my nose, so I wear something to help because that pain hurts.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. Wow.
Which is what so I had a Comic-Con coming up, and I was really self-conscious at the time about my face, even though no one could tell I had scarring. So I was on Amazon of all things, and I found the Red Hood helmet first. So that's how Red Hood got started.
That's actually like that. First of all,
that's amazing.
That's amazing because I already have such high respect for cosplayers because I find them to be such creative and crafty people. Like they can take common household items or just like fabrics and just make the coolest things out of them and then bring these characters that we love to life. But also like I have even more respect for you now because you're dealing with pain like while you're putting this shit on. Like you guys, if you don't know, like it's hot, it's tight, like these things, there's not a lot of movement depending on the fabric. So it's like it's not easy. And you're walking around in Comic-Con, which is tight because of people, and then it's hot because of body
or just other scenery too when you don't have other cosplayers all around, like not being worried whether other people say to you like I really respect.
And it's funny because that you cosplay Red Hood because like when you think about Jason, like his face was smashed in two when he put on the helmet.
That is the 100% thing that I tell people all the time, that I'm the only Red Hood cosplayer that actually knows what Jason Todd went through.
Lore accurate, yeah. Lore accurate Jason Todd right here.
I am the most accurate Red Hood cosplayer because I'm actually the only one who probably knows what he went through with that one hit. Because a giant hook is essentially just a giant crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's even worse than a crowbar, honestly, because there's more momentum on it too. So yeah.
So the back end is what hit me, and if it was the actual hooked part, it would have ripped my face. It would have went straight into my skull. That's how much force it was. It's a 30-ton overhead crane.
Oh yeah, I would do it.
So is that like? Would you say like that's like? Like, are you like when you think about the fact that cosplaying came out of that accident? Does that make you feel better about the whole thing? Do you think like, yeah, it was a crappy scenario, but at least I got something amazing out of it?
So, yes, because a little bit more background about me. I actually have cerebral palsy. So I have a type of cerebral palsy called hypotonic cerebral palsy, which if most people don't know, I have extremely dense bones.
Yeah.
I'm 31 now. I was 29 when that happened, I think. 28, 29. My that was the first broken bone I ever had. 3. I got 3 in one day. So I tell people all the time that I'm blessed because I got to go through this whole ordeal, and it changed my life because I created my Instagram account, my cosplay Instagram account, on a whim after the Comic-Con that I went to, on a whim, complete whim. And I was like, okay, no one's going to give this a follow. No one's going to like this stuff. I'm just doing this for fun. And then I was able to bring a few more characters to life that I love. Because I love bringing characters that are relatively unknown and not cosplayed as much, obviously.
That's cool.
And
That's cool.
so I that's something that I got to do. So the situation, yes, at first was crappy, but it did build on to a bigger, better reasoning for maybe why it happened.
For sure. Yeah. Were you a fan of like Batman and Red Hood and any of these characters before, or did Red Hood kind of outlet? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I've been a comic book fan, an avid comic book reader, and collector all my life.
Cool.
So I've been doing that all my life. So I've been reading it, and I actually discovered Radiant Black while I was out in California, and then I just continued liking it, and obviously, so. And what's cool is my buddy Erik, who actually I'm gonna do a plug a little bit. His comic book store is Watchtower Hero Comics in Columbiana, Ohio. He is actually going to be doing the in Bash. This is because I know from you, because they're going to do the 110 issues for the aluminum issues. I don't own a single one of the special edition covers, which I'm really mad about. But he's going to start getting those for me too, because a lot of the fans are his customers are still buying the comics because they're like, hey, one day Radiant Black's going to come back in here and collect, and we're going to see him when we're buying comics. So there's that.
I love that. Now, if someone Radiant Black fan on the street, they came up to you and they said, okay, are you cosplaying as Nathan or Marshall?
I already know the answer. I already know the answer.
Let's hear what your answer is.
It's Nathan, man. He's gonna say Nathan, 100%.
No,
really? You're gonna say why? Why Marshall?
Because even though I connected with Nathan first, Marshall's personality kind of fits more with mine.
Sure.
I love that. Okay, that's a good answer.
I actually say that my Radiant Black is actually a new Radiant Black that left there. And I say that my Radiant Black is a version that left Marshall and came to me, actually.
Okay. So you're the new host. Okay.
You're the new host.
Exactly.
You're the new host. Okay. I like that. I like that too. Yeah.
And personally, I think Nathan's coming back to the comics as like a gold Radiant or something. Yeah. I have my thoughts about that.
I would love that.
I think you're probably right. I think Nathan will come back and probably.
I think Nathan's still connected with the robots. Just they haven't announced it yet.
Okay, that's cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so this is two questions, but they're kind of both similar. Yeah. So what was the reaction the first time you wore your Radiant Black cosplay in public, and was it like when you met Kyle, or had you worn it a few times before that?
It was when I met Kyle.
Okay, so we already know the reaction. That's amazing. So you were really nervous, I imagine, because not only were you meeting the creator, but it's the first time that you're wearing that.
Oh yeah, especially since, I mean, Comic Cons are interesting, and I'm sure you both have been to Comic Cons where you get the people who they go for the dressing up, they don't read comics. Then you go for the serious comic book readers, but they're I read nothing but Marvel. I read nothing but DC. Image Comics is garbage because they're not the big name company. So I went there and people are like, okay, that's a strange suit, but maybe it's a custom suit. Maybe it's for something else. It wasn't until I got to his table and the artist noticed first. I feel bad because I don't remember which artist it is. It's a comic book artist. But I was like, well, at least someone knows who the character is.
That's very cool.
Okay. I bet in a few years, like when he gets really big, like you'll see a lot more.
Eduardo was actually the first person to see the suit, though.
That's great.
Oh, okay. And how did he react? Was he freaking out?
He loved it because actually him and I actually were talking before everything else. We were messaging each other on Instagram, and talking back and forth because I was kind of asking him questions about the suit because I was like, I gotta figure some stuff out. Like, what type of shoes does he wear? Are they actually boots? And I found out they're actually shoes. They're not boots. When Marcelo created it, they did not want to make them boots. They wanted to make them shoes because it kind of fits the 21st century superheroes aesthetic. That, hey, some of these superheroes don't want to wear boots; they want to wear shoes, be more comfortable. So I found that out, and then I was asking him questions about gloves and all this stuff. I probably bombarded him with like 90 questions, and
I'm sure he loved it.
And so I actually got to show him the suit first. I sent him a picture of it first. So I was cool about that. I want Dan Mora to create an issue. I want him to draw an issue.
Everybody does, man.
One day.
We all do, man. We all want that.
One day.
Like that guy is like, I don't know how he has time to do anything now that he's doing Transformers and the DC side.
No doubt.
I don't know what I don't know how he has that. Yeah, like I agree with you. Like I would just, even if it was just the cover, like I'd flip.
Yeah, a special edition cover, just a quick special edition cover, because one of his comics is one of my most favorite comic series of all time,
which is
Claws.
Claws. Oh, with Grant Morrison. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
An incredible book. Yeah, one of my favorites as well.
So I actually have that.
Yeah, so that's amazing. So I want to ask you, so he's an OG is what he's trying to say. He knew Dan Mora was good way before everyone was talking about, because I'm telling you, back then nobody knew who he was. Like,
I knew Kyle Higgins when he did the Nightwing New Order comics, which I have every issue.
I love that series. Yeah. So wait, have you ever considered doing a cape mode variation of the cosplay?
I'm working on it.
Ooh, I knew it. I had a feeling. I cannot wait to see that. You're gonna have to.
How about a God mode, or that's kind of a different level?
God
mode, you kind of need a different helmet, or do you?
I kind of need a different helmet.
Yeah, so that might be
because it's a different color, and I'm working. And the suits are a different color too. So, one step at a time. I say let's do the super mode with the cape first, and then work on the different stuff first, because I still am kind of upgrading this suit a little bit. I want to make it a little bit like cape, better gloves, better shoes, and more stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, that cape is extremely hard to make because of the upper cowl type part.
Right. Yeah, the obsidian.
But we have my dad is actually the one who helps me do a lot of this crafting and stuff, because I have zero crafting ability whatsoever. My crafting ability is, here's my money, go make this for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's my crafting style, is I work my butt off at a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Say, hey, here you go. Which I'm actually a service advisor at a car dealership. So my bosses are I'm talking them into letting me take a picture of me in my suits, acting like I'm holding up a car.
Oh, I'd love that. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Because I want to. There's the in what is it, issue 3 or 4 of Radiant Black, where he's the guy's trying to change the flat tire, and he goes, you know what, I can't do this. Let's just pick up the car and take you to where we're going.
Yeah. I love that. Wait, so clearly you love Red Hood. Your Red Hood cosplay is excellent. Like, genuinely one of the best I've ever seen. It's really great how you bring the character to life. I love every time. I love that you also have like some with the bikes and everything. Like, he really has amazing like Red Hood images. And so is it safe to assume you've read like most of Red Hood comics?
Nope.
Okay, so you just like the way he looks?
I read a lot of the comics, but when it comes to DC and Marvel, I actually get kind of like almost bogged down by them, because they release so many that I'm just like, you know what? I'll wait till it comes out to graphic novel form, and then I'll read it.
Yep.
So that's basically what I do.
Okay, so do you know his suit? He has a different suit during the non-outlaw era with the hood, where it's like not a helmet. Do you like that or no?
I do. I mean, the new suit kind of. I don't know if you've seen the new Red Hood suits, that the comic that's coming out, where he's in
Is
like
it the leather jacket and everything?
yeah, the black
yeah.
leather jacket with the red hood, and it's still coming out.
Mhm.
Personally, I feel that that version, the new version, I have a lot of other Red Hood friends who actually cosplay Red Hood, and my buddy Joey Red Hood, who is like the master mold of all Red Hood cosplayers. Him and I both are in agreement that they make him look like a 40-year-old who has a fetish for leather.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I got the advance PDF of the first 2 issues of that run, and I didn't like it. Like, I was really bummed because it wasn't good. But yeah, I want to see you cosplay if you like it. If you like the one with the crowbar and the sword. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
like
do.
the
that
ninja
one,
mask, right?
my buddy actually
like
does
that,
a good one of that here. Joey Red Hood actually, he does a
that
great
one's
one
like
of that.
pretty new. Yeah. What about like? Are there any characters? Yeah, that's amazing.
That one,
Yeah, that's really cool.
I can't outbeat that. Joey Red Hood, probably also one of the nicest cosplayers you'll ever meet.
Amazing.
To a T. Like I say, if you've never met him, meet him. Like, put him on a list as a person to meet first.
Okay. Well, let's
But
You
talk
think you'll do
about.
Radiant Black?
no.
Did you do Radiant Black one day or no? He's not a Radiant Black fan.
Well, I'm trying to get him to read the comics first.
Okay.
I'm trying to get
That's a
everyone to
smart
read the
strategy.
comics.
I love
Maybe
that.
he'll.
I'm trying to talk a friend of mine into doing a Radiant Red because she has the aesthetic to do Radiant Red.
That'd be
So,
awesome, man.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
get her to do Radiant Red.
Yeah, then you guys can be like doing the duo photos and everything, do the fight sequences and everything.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
You know what? If you get her to wear Radiant Red, you have to do that cover where they're both shooting the beam at each other. You guys
I
gotta
really
do
want to
that.
do that. It's funny. I actually have my issue here. I was looking at it before we got started because I have a bunch of the comic issues covers that I really want to recreate. I have a list of them that I want to recreate.
Yeah, my favorite one that you've done is the issue 7, the white incentive cover. I love that one.
That one's one of my favorites. So my buddy Graphics by JMD actually is the one who did that recreated that one for me.
It's amazing. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen it, I think that's your handle, right? Just cost underscore 330. Yeah, guys, make sure you follow Erik on socials. Seriously, he's super talented. He's a really nice guy. He's always talking.
I don't know about super talented, but thank you.
I mean, like you said, there's 2 aspects, right? There's the crafting, which is like you said you didn't do, but there's also like the actual bringing the character to life, and I think you're super talented at that. So, yeah, check out his stuff. He's done like the ones I see the most that I really like are Captain Marvel, Red Hood, and Radiant Black, obviously. But he's done other stuff too. His Red Hood's it's incredible, like genuinely incredible. Yeah.
So, I actually bought the suit I have a Superman suit now too.
Oh, right.
So, which actually, I was at a Steelers football game last night, and I got to meet Nicholas Hoult.
I saw that. I was so jealous.
Oh, wow.
He took a picture with him, man. I was like, God damn. My boy Erik's living it up. That was so cool. Did you just like
he has all his hair back?
That was an accident, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
So he was there, and like my coworker actually gave me the tickets to the game, and we didn't know he was going to be there. My brother was with me, and we're like, okay, well, let's go and see it. So I rushed down there. I almost pushed an old guy down the stairs to meet him. And it's funny because people were yelling, Nicholas Hoult, Nicholas Hoult, Nicholas Hoult. I yelled Lex Luthor. I was like, Lex Luthor. And he looked up at me, and then I got to meet him, and I was like, hey, I got to show him a picture of me in my Superman suit, actually. And he said it was freaking awesome. So then I was like, care if I get some photos with you? So he actually came up to the closer to the edge and let me get some photos with him.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's amazing. I'm jealous. That's so cool.
So
Great
that's
when you meet a celebrity and they're not just dicks, right? Like they're not.
that's
terrible.
actually kind of funny because that's not the first celebrity I've met on the side of the street.
Oh yeah.
So my family talks about it's funny. I have dumb luck. I call it that's my superpower. I have dumb luck because I have met so many celebrities by accident over anything else. Not standing in line at Comic Cons, not doing anything, but by dumb luck. So the first celebrity I ever got to meet was actually Bruce Willis. I met him in an alleyway in Cleveland.
That's amazing. That's great.
Well,
That's honestly a good power to have.
I saw a guy struggling picking up chairs, and so I helped him out, and I was like, "What are all these chairs doing in an alleyway?" He goes, "We just got done filming a movie." I was like, "That's kind of cool." He goes, I can't pay you for helping me pick up chairs." I was like, "Dude, I was just helping you. You were struggling." So he goes, "Do you want to meet Bruce Willis?" I was like, "Are you serious? Do I really want to meet John McClane?" Of course I do. So I got to meet Bruce Willis that way.
Wow,
that's amazing.
So and then
that's so nice.
Really nice guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. I just rewatched Pulp Fiction the other day. He's great. But yeah, I had one kind of fun question for you. I kind of just want one more here. If you had unlimited budget, kind of like all the time in the world to make this suit, who are you cosplaying as?
So I think I kind of answered this one already. I want to do the merger of Radiant Black and Rogue Sun.
Yeah, Radiant.
Okay,
that is
fair enough.
That for me is I really want to bring that to life, because if I bring that to life, I want to bring it to life to the point where it's an actual metal suit. Like I want to do like someone's setting me on fire for the photos.
Yeah, wear a fire retardant suit and just light it on fire. Yeah,
I love that.
Sweet. No, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Just the concept of that character. I want to see someone just make a design of that, even fan art or anything.
Yeah, guys, draw Erik as Radiant Sun. Let's see what you can come up with.
That would be amazing.
I'd love to see that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
I want to see more people bring these characters to life.
I agree. Yeah, we actually, it's funny
because the helmet's so damn expensive. I think that's what it is.
We have the two first cosplayers in the world, right? We have Erik, who's the first Radiant Black cosplayer, and then I don't know the name of the person, but I know their handle. I forget what it was, but someone in our Discord also made like a homemade Rogue Sun cosplay, and it's like they were a kid, they were young, they were like 15 maybe, so it wasn't like
sweet.
The high sense suit, but it was really well done. So it's really cool that like in the Discord alone, we have the two like main Massiveverse heroes, the two first in the world. We know them, so I was.
So it's fun because I live near Pittsburgh, so they're going to be filming the No One movie soon.
Oh,
so when I find out that they're filming that, I'm going to try my hardest to get there in my Radiant Black suit.
That's amazing. If you guys see like a Radiant Black in the background of a scene, just know it's Erik. That's amazing. I think that was pretty good. I guess I have just one last.
I tried getting up to Cleveland when they were filming Superman as Red Hood. So
I love that. Okay, that's great. So yeah, I just have one last question to close this out, and I think it's the perfect one. So I would say finally, what advice would you give to new cosplayers who might be nervous about taking on their first build, especially if it's a character no one's done before?
So, you were cutting out a little bit, so I'm going to ask this question again. Did you say do I have any advice for new cosplayers?
Yep.
So my advice is have fun with it. Bring the characters that you want to bring to life, and don't compare yourself to others, because the time you do that is going to be so bad for you, because it's tough. The cosplay community is one that is super nice, but it can be very poisonous at the same time, because you do get your people who compare themselves to other and say, "Oh, my suits are better than yours." Have fun with it. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Do you. Like, again, I'm the only Radiant Black cosplayer. I don't see anyone else doing it because and I'm like, hey, go do it. Make one better than me. I want to see it. I want to see what other people can do with this character. I want to see more Radiant Black cosplayers. I want to see a Radiant Yellow cosplayer because I love that helmet.
Yeah.
I love that eyes.
Yeah, I agree with you. And one thing that nobody can take away from Erik is that maybe someday someone will make a better Radiant Black cosplay. Who's to say? Nobody knows. But one thing that Erik can always say, is that he will always be the first person to cosplay Radiant Black, and that will never change, right?
I also am the only one that has the permission from Kyle Higgins to cosplay as this character. I have his seal of approval.
There you go. It doesn't get better than that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Erik, thank you so much for joining us today. We've really genuinely been looking forward to this for so long. I
appreciate you guys letting me join the show. I almost felt like I was being a broken record asking you guys, hey, what's going on? I didn't being annoying. So
at all,
I was like, I'm having fun with this.
Someone we had to get on.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this for so long. As you can see, 2 people are missing. I think the struggle for us was we really wanted to have everyone here, and I think originally 3 of us were supposed to come, but I found out last minute, literally 5 minutes before I sent the link to the boys.
Yeah,
one of them couldn't make it, so I was bummed about that.
I was bummed. I really wanted to meet Matt.
Yeah,
Matt seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, you'll meet him one day.
You'll meet him next time. He's the one who last minute couldn't make it. His glasses are broken. He has.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah. So he's literally he can't see. So that's why the last 2 episodes he's just on his phone. He's trying to look at the messages.
It's been 2 weeks. Yeah. No,
oh yeah.
Guy's struggling. He gets his glasses tomorrow though.
Yeah. So he's been going through some stuff. So yeah, he'll be back soon.
Do you know what Marshall says when he transforms into the suit?
Doesn't he say activate or transform?
Nope, he says transform.
Transform. Yeah, transform. Yeah.
I actually messed that up, and Kyle Higgins actually is the one who corrected me on that one.
Now you'll never forget.
I will never forget because he corrected me on that. Because I said I was joking with him. I said it's morphin time, and he goes, "Nope, it's transform time."
Yeah, that was probably I don't want to get sued.
No, actually, it's funny because he goes, I actually was kind of allowed because obviously he took his Radiant Black actually was kind of created from Power Rangers. Oh, so but because he was he's the father of the comics for Power Rangers. He had some allowances to do that with, he told me, but I'm kind of happy they changed it up a little bit because it's kind of cooler.
I agree. Can't argue with that. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, make sure you follow Erik's Instagram, justcause_330. Right there. It's his handle. Go check it out. We follow him on Instagram. We post his stuff on our stories all the time. Seriously, incredible cosplays. First person to bring Radiant Black to life. He's going to keep on doing it. He does such a good job. Like we mentioned earlier, he's recreated some covers. I guarantee you he's going to do more. I cannot wait to see you bring the cape mode to life. I guarantee you'll probably be the first person to do it then too, because I haven't seen anyone do it. So the only thing that you won't be the first person to do is the Hawaiian cosplay. That's the only one I've seen done, and it was done by Kyle. So does that count? I don't know. I don't know if it counts.
It counts.
Okay. Fair enough.
The next art piece I'm bringing to life for Radiant Black is the picture from the couple issues ago of him doing the breaking the water apart in the swimming pool going after Jaeger.
Nice.
I can't
Which
wait.
Jaeger reminds me of Deathstroke and a merger of Red Hood. You can't. Yeah. I know you said that, right? He doesn't remind you of Red Hood, but
no, I think look-wise, he reminds me of Red
Hood. He
does,
yeah. But he's more of a Deathstroke character. And just so you know, EOD stands for explosives
Ordnance.
ordinance. Yes. So I didn't know if you guys knew that, but
yeah,
I did not.
there's that.
Okay, perfect. There you guys go. So what an episode we have here. Everyone, please, last time I'm gonna say it, make sure you follow Erik's Instagram. Make sure you check out his work. It's amazing. Again, if you follow us, we're gonna be posting him all the time, so make sure you follow him there too. And yeah, thanks just everyone. Thank you, Erik, for joining us today, and thank you to everyone else for checking out the episode. We'll see you next time. And like I always say, guys, if you had fun with Erik today, it's never say never. It's never the last time. 100% we're gonna get him on in the future. So don't worry about that. This is gonna happen again in the future. We'll do it again sometime.
If anyone wants to buy 3D Rogue Radiant Black logos, let me know. My buddy makes them.
Oh, they're for sale too. Wow, that's awesome.
There you go.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, check that out, and yeah, make sure everybody that you follow, and we'll see you next time, everybody. Stay radiant.